Hello everyone, this is a question and I'm back with my haul video for the month of February. This is everything I got this month. A bunch of Right Stuf pickups, a bunch of back-ordered stuff, but I also got a bunch of stuff from used stores, a lot of interesting pickups, a lot of older series that I've been meaning to grab. So just a bunch of really great pickups. Hope you all enjoy watching this video. Let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with what I got from used stores. I got quite a lot more from local used bookstores here this month, so let's get into it. So first off, we have Beauty and the Beast Girl. This is a one-shot Yuri series. I'd read something else by this creator and I enjoyed it, so grab this one. Next up, we have a short 2-volume 7C series called Crisis Girls. One I had never heard of but thought looked interesting. Pick that up. There's volume 1 and volume 2. And then last month I got I got one of these releases from Tokyo Pop that is by this creator, Erika Sakurazawa. And so I haven't really heard anything positive about these books or negative. Just looked interesting. I kind of like the cover design. And went ahead and grabbed 2 more of these that I found for cheap. So there's this one here, The Aromatic Bitters, and then this one here called Nothing But Loving You. Yeah, if anybody's read these or knows anything about them, let me know. I found another volume of Inubaka. This is a series that I had volumes 1 through 12 of, or 1 through 11, and so I was missing 12 through 17. I think it got canceled at 17, so this was never completed in English. Normally I don't collect series like that, but this one I had found a bundle of 1 through 11 for super cheap on Facebook Marketplace. You know, so got volume 17 at a used place in good condition. Next up, we have a one-shot by ADV Manga that I've never heard of, and that is Line. Don't know too much about this one. It says it's a dark, intriguing tale from the creator of Anne Freaks, another series that I've never heard of. This is 16 plus short story collection, or one-shot, so looking forward to checking this one out. I got some more volumes of Living Room Matsunaga-san. I picked up volume 1 a long time ago, and now I've got volumes 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think this is completed. I don't think this was ongoing, but I don't think I have more than that. And then I found some volumes of Amao by Rumiko Takahashi. This is one I was going to pick up eventually, but I found some used copies, so that made it even better pricing. So I got 1, 2, 3, and 6. So a nice bundle of those. Okay, so next we got a few volumes of Phantom Tales of the Night. Really like the covers of these, the bright colors. So we got volumes 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's one I've been wanting to start reading. And then I found this random hardcover of Queen Emeraldus by Leiji Matsumoto. This is one that I've been wanting to grab. It is a 2-volume hardcover, but they only had volume 1 there, so I grabbed that. I found a random volume of The Ring. I've been wanting to pick these up at some point, and they had The Ring Zero Birthday. This is a DMP Dark Horse pickup. I think there's like 5 total volumes of Ring-related pickup or books. I got a random BL Fumi Yoshinaga. When I find Fumi Yoshinaga old DMP releases, I usually pick them up if they're cheap, and this is a one-shot called Solfège. Obviously a music one by all the music notes all over. And then this series, questionable. I've heard very mixed things about it. I kind of only bought it because it was cheap, and I think it goes for a little bit of money. And the cover, or the title of the book, reminds me of Wu-Tang albums, and I am very diehard Wu-Tang fan. And so this one is Soul Liquid Chambers. Like I said, looks very questionable. I don't know if I'll actually enjoy this. Very old. It says older teen, but from what I've read about it, it looks like it should be M. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So that is complete. Found all 3 volumes of that. And then lastly, from used stores, I got another Urusei Yatsura omnibus. This is another Rumiko Takahashi that I plan on collecting all of, but just haven't gotten around to. So now used, I've found 1 and 3. But yeah, I'll definitely grab all of these at some point. And that was it for used stores. Okay, so next we're going to go through all the Reddit swaps I picked up. This first bundle is all of one series that I've wanted to get for a while now, and it is all of Kari Kano, His and Her Circumstances. So I got all 21 volumes of this. Only about 16 of these I think were from the Reddit swap. The ones that they didn't have, I picked up from Amazon third-party marketplace. But I'm just going to put them all together here just because, to make it easier. And one thing I've noticed when collecting these, or when looking for these, there are some that have kind of like the normal color is like a more rose gold spine, and then sometimes they'll be gray. I don't know if that's fading, or doesn't look like fading because I see it so often, but yeah, so sometimes they're a little grayish. Not really that bothered, but I just thought it was a little bizarre. So we have 7 through 11. 12 through 16, and 17 through 21. And so trying to find these in like perfect condition is a little tough. Thankfully I found them in pretty decent condition, with just some yellowing and some dings here or there, but glad to finally have all of that series. Next up, we have another out-of-print Tokyopop series, and that is Girl Got Game. This one, I was looking for something, another basketball-related series. I'm a big basketball fan, and so this was one that came up. So I went ahead and grabbed, someone was selling volumes 1 through 8 of this, and then I have volumes 9 and 10 on the way from Amazon third-party marketplace. They are fairly cheap, so this is not a hard series to get. And I'm not really sure how this is. It doesn't have like, you know, stellar reviews, has decent reviews, so we'll see how it ends up being. So that is 1 through 8 of Girl Got Game. This next stack here, more Reddit swaps. This all came from one person, and I think these averaged out to about $6 a piece, so I was super happy getting this. So first I got all 3 volumes of That Blue Sky Feeling. I think it's like a BL series. Obviously shorter, only 3 volumes. And this is one that I've wanted to get for a while now, but I never really see locally. Okay, next we have another Tokyopop series, and that is Kamiadori. This is by, the only reason I picked this up, this is by Kei Sanbei, same creator who did Erased, and For the Kid I Saw in My Dreams, and some other series. And I guess this is one of the creator's older works. And the covers look a little fan servicey, so I'm not sure if this is going to be something for me. But I went ahead and grabbed it anyways. And so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's a completed series. And then they also were selling these 2 books that I had never heard of, and one is in this hardcover in a slipcase, and this is Kyuko-chan, the Earth Invader Girl. This is by the same creator of Fooly Cooly, a series that I have not read yet. And yeah, I just thought this was a really nice slipcover, hardcover version of this. Like I said, never heard of this series, but looked interesting, kind of sci-fi. Figured I'd check it out. And then they also had volume 2, which is a soft cover, and that is complete in 2 volumes. And that was everything from Reddit Swap. So I only got one thing from eBay this month, and that was Flower of Life Volume 4. I think it was last month where I picked up volumes 1 through 3 of this for super cheap. Volume 4 is the harder to find one that goes for a lot more. So I did pay more than retail for this one, but I got the first 3 for way less than retail. So it ended up being about even for all 4 volumes. And this is a completed series. Another one of these old DMP Fumio Shinaga works. And then I picked up one book from Black Hook Press, which is a publisher I've never purchased anything before. And that was Tale of the Beast by Tadao Suge, I think is how you pronounce it. And this is one that I've been buying a lot of books by this creator, and just happened to see that this one was in English. Never really heard of this publisher before, but got this online. And so yeah, that is that one. A small little batch from Barnes & Noble. First off, we have, I haven't read any isekai previously, and this was one that was recommended by Prof Otaku. So I went ahead and grabbed it, and that is So What's Wrong with Getting Reborn as a Goblin. And this one just looked like it would be a cute isekai one, and it definitely was. I have already read this. This will be in my reading log, but I really enjoyed this. It was cute, nice story. Definitely recommended for first-time isekai readers. We have the final volume that I needed of Nana. This is volume 12, so now I have the complete set of this. Barnes & Noble, I had back-ordered these a long time ago, the missing ones that I didn't have. And this one kept getting delayed the longest, but finally it's here, so now I can read all of this series. And then in store, I grabbed these next couple in store. So this one I had heard good things about. This is Barbarites, I think is how you pronounce it, volume 1. It is a BL romance series. Very thick paper, very heavy. Looking forward to checking that out. And then another series that's been highly recommended by a bunch of people, that is Something's Wrong with Us. So grab volume 1 of this to check out. It says here, spine-chilling, steamy romance. And then the last thing I got from Barnes & Noble is the new reprints of Kataro. So this has a slightly different cover than the previous release. This is drawn in quarterly. I don't think anything else changed inside in this re-release other than the cover, but I have been collecting a lot of Shigeru Mizuki's work, and this is the one that I didn't have. I've got the little individual Kataro books that have came out from them, but this one I think is different stories. But yeah, this is a nice thick 400-page release, so glad to have that. And that was everything from Barnes & Noble. And I forgot, I have one more thing from Barnes & Noble that I grabbed, and that is Chojin X. The reason why I forgot about this was already in my to get rid of pile. So spoiler, I did not enjoy this at all. I will not be continuing with this one. But yeah, so there's volume 1 of that I did also get this month. Okay, so now we're on to the biggest part of the stack. Like usual, this is everything I got from Right Stuf this month. Tons of pre-orders. So I split pre-orders and then the back-ordered older series separately. So this is pre-orders. Gonna go through these fairly fast. We have Assorted Entanglements Volume 1, a new Yuri series. There's that. We have Adam the Beginning Volume 3. This cover kind of, I don't know, I just really don't like this cover, especially compared to how much I really enjoyed the first cover. But there's that. We have the latest Attack on Titan Omnibus. This is volumes 25, 26, 27. So not too much more of these. We have another thick omnibus. This is Break of Dawn. All the cool manga tubers will have been picking this up this month. And this one looks really good. Sci-fi, entire story in one omnibus series. Nice big release. We have the second of these A Chinese Fantasy short story collections. The first one, these aren't numbered, but it was solicited as a volume 2. The first one came out, I think, maybe 6 months ago, and this is another one by this creator. We have volume 2 of Correspondence from the End of the Universe. Volume 3 of Crossplay Love Otaku Punk. Volume 2 of The Evil Secret Society of Cats. Volume 11 of Flying Witch. I don't know how long this series, how long it's been in between volumes. I had picked up the first, I think 10 from a used place, and so just finally got this one. I had thought it was completed at that point, but apparently not. So this just came out. We have volume 2 of Fatari Escape. This is a cute kind of Yuri series. I read volume 1 already. It was enjoyable. We have another one-shot, The Girl That Can't Get a Girlfriend. This is another Yuri. Lots of Yuri in this pickups, and this is looks like a kind of interesting pickup. We have Golden Kamuy 28, getting near the end of this. I only have read volume 1. I really enjoyed it. I usually don't read series until they're completed, so waiting on this one to be finished. But here's volume 28. Going down the stack, we have Happy Kaneko's Killer Life, volume 6. This is a full color 7 Seas series. It's been a long ways between 5 and 6, so that one finally came out. We have Heaven's Design Team, volume 8, with another really great cover. Brand new series, The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-Be Wife, volume 1. Really love this cover. This one has some really great colors inside, as you can see here. Some really nice kind of bluish green color mixed in. Really looking forward to that. We have the final volume of Island in a Puddle by the previous mentioned Kei Sanbei. Another random volume of Komi Can't Communicate, volume 23, The Never Ending Series. Volume 2 of Last Gender, When We Are Nameless. It looks like volume 3 is the final volume of this. I read volume 1, really enjoyed it, really good LGBTQ+ series. Definitely recommend that if you're interested in those type of stories. We have the collector's edition of Marmalade Boy. I've not read this series before, heard great things about it. I'm really glad that we're getting these new kind of omnibuses from 7 Seas. Another omnibus, we have Mermaid Scales and the Town of Sand. This one picked up, I really like the art style. Really nice art on the cover. Looks like it's going to be a good read. Next we have volume 3 of Monologue Woven for You. This one I think, yep, full color on this one. 7 Seas book. I don't know how long this one's running for, but here's volume 3. We have My Dear Friend Nokatan, volume 3. A new volume of My Dress Up Darling, volume 7. My Love Mix-Up 6. Lots of My's this month. My Special 1, a new series from Shoujo Beat, volume 1. And My Wife Has No Emotion, volume 4. I read volume 1 of this, really enjoyed it, so went ahead and started grabbing these. We have Parasite in these full color collections. This is the second of these nice, really great hardcovers by Kodansha. Really liking how these came out. We have Peach Boy Riverside, volume 10. Phantom of the Idol, volume 4. I think this is going to volume 5. I think 5 volumes. There's that. Pompo the Cinephile, volume 3. I thought this was only a 2-volume series, and then this one randomly came out. So there's that. I did really enjoy the first one. Thought it was pretty interesting. Look into the movie business. We have Rainbow Days, volume 2. Run Away With Me Girl Volume 2. I did read Volume 1 this month. Loved it. Love the art style on these covers. Really nice design. Shonen Note Boy Soprano Volume 2. Shoha Shoten Volume 1, new Viz series by the creator, or art by the artist of Death Note. We got another Shuzo Oshimi one-shot this month. This is Sweet Poolside. I'm sure it's going to be your typical Oshimi weirdness. A new Tokyo Revengers Omnibus 7/8. A new volume of The Way of the House Husband, Volume 9. We have The Witch and the Beast, Volume 10. This one here came a little beat up. It's got some little tiny tears there and kind of a bend there. I don't know if you can see that, but I read the first few of this series, really enjoyed it. Great artwork. This is a really nice cover. Looking forward to that whenever it completes. And then Volume 2 of Yakuza Fiancé, and that is everything for pre-orders. Okay, so now we're on to the back order sale stuff from Right Stuf. And first off, we have a series I've been wanting to grab for a while, and I used a coupon on, went ahead and ordered all of it. They sent me all of it except for a few volumes, and that is My Love Story. So I already had Volume 1, and they sent me 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I think I'm missing like 4 volumes of this. And then we also have, I'd never picked this up, never read this before, never saw the anime, and that is the Fooly Cooly Omnibus Complete Manga Series. So there's that. Okay, so next is a series I grabbed all of from a Right Stuf sale, and this one I always thought the covers looked really nice, really bright colors. I just thought it wasn't going to be a series for me. Looks like a little too much kind of generic action, but I figure I would give it a shot. I've had it recommended enough to me, and that is Hell's Paradise. They had all of this on sale, so I went ahead and grabbed that. So we got 1 there. We have 2 through 6. We have 7 through 11, and then 12 and 13. Really like number 12's cover. But yeah, looking forward to checking this one out, giving it a shot. Had enough people rave about it for me to be willing to give it a shot, and if I don't enjoy it, I can always pass it along and sell it off. Lastly, the biggest thing I got from back ordered from Right Stuf, this was a series that just got some reprints, and is one that's been high up on my wish list for a while, and that I think pronounced Kimi ni Todoke, From Me to You. This one is a Shoujo Beat title. This one had been going for a higher price for a while now, and yeah, so they got some reprints in, and Right Stuf sent me everything but 1 volume. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one is usually on the list of like one of the best Shoujo Beat series, so I figure I would check this one out. 6, 7. 9 is the only volume that they did not have that I didn't receive, so here's 8, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29 and 30. So yeah, all of this series, other than 1 volume, looks like something I'm really going to enjoy. Hopefully I do. Okay, so that was it. That was everything for February. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'll have a reading log video up probably in the next, within the next few days. So look forward to that. And everyone have a great month of March.